Hi everyone, I believe this is Wednesday. Hello, my name is Beth. If you're new here, thank you for coming. If you're not new and you're one of my subscribers or regular viewers, thank you for returning. First of all, I have to say, yes, we reached the, yeah, that's my, we reached the 1,000 subscribers last night about 8:30. And yes, I'm very, very happy. And yes, I have no, I didn't want to say this, but you know, I said I would, so I will. Not today. My joints are really giving me fits today. But I will be doing the happy dance because I promised that I would. It's not a big deal either. I hope y'all don't say, "Woohoo!" It's just some little, something stupid I've been doing for years. But I will do that in the next few days anyway. But I wanted to say thank you for each and every one of you for subscribing, for that thumbs up button. That's very important. For sharing, for liking, for commenting, for just participating and being a part of this community. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you know that. And I don't like the way this phone is making me look over that way because I'm looking straight at the camera, but my eyeballs are going that way for some reason. But just so you know, my eyeballs are going straight. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much. This is going to be a video that's filled with all sorts of things. First of all, I don't know what those stones that I got in yesterday are made out of. They're very lightweight, okay? And I'm beginning to believe that one of the comments we had yesterday, she said it must be kryptonite. Well, I'm beginning to think it is. Not seriously, but I mean, I don't know what this is made out of. And the reason why I'm saying this is I was determined to get it cracked, okay? I just don't give up. And I was determined to get that. So I took it out in the garage. Now, these are concrete floors too, okay? But I took it out in the garage and I found a crack in the floor. So I placed one wrapped up in a tissue with a big hammer. And I mean, I was just going at it. It took about 15 swings. I should have filmed it. 15 swings. And I got it cracked. A little bit. Okay, a little bit. But that's not the story I'm going to tell you. It was already cracked a little bit, okay? So I thought, well, it's already broke, so how hard would it be to crack that one little piece? I'm going to angle the camera down here because y'all need to see this. Okay, I'm going to angle it down so you can see the stone. And I hope you can see the stone. Okay, this is the stone, broke. Okay. And I thought, okay, this is cool. So you can break them. And they do look really cool broke, okay? Because it still has that almost chameleon look to it, okay? So I took this one. I took this little piece right here, okay? And I took my table because it's wood and it's got a plastic thing, on it. And so I took it, I wrapped it up in Kleenexes, and like this. And I took this hammer and I went boom, 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 boom. Not real hard. You see what happened? You see that? Can you see that? That's a hole. That is actually a hole in my desk now. It went through the plastic. It went through the wood. And it made a hole in my desk. I hope y'all can see that. Right there. Hole in the desk. What in the world? What? What in the world would do that? I don't know what it is, but I'm telling y'all this so it doesn't happen to you, okay? Don't put it on wood. It's going to break a hole in your desk. Don't do it. It wasn't. It even had the plastic over it in it. I don't know. I'm still not done with this though. I am determined to get some of those broke. Just don't, y'all, if you get any of those, just don't do it on a wood surface, okay? I wouldn't even do it on glass surface. I wouldn't do it on your countertop. I would take it outside in the street. And if y'all don't remember what what they are, this is it right here. That's what they are. And it's called Dome Star. And it's a vase filler. They're very light. I thought they were a plastic, okay? I don't know what they are. But now I have a hole in my desk. I don't know. Okay. My new curing machine came in, so we're going to open that in just a minute. But I'm going to show you the piece of resin that we are going to do today. Now, I have done the majority of it. I didn't want to, and it took me probably about 40 minutes to do this, okay? And I didn't want to waste your time on the screen doing it. But these are the new coasters that I got from Amazon, wish list from Dawn. I have so many ideas for these. I mean, this is just one of them. And I have so many of them. I will be using this mold over and over and over again. I love the fact that there's squares in them, okay, and that it just opens up so many possibilities with this. So I'm going to angle the camera down and show you. I've got one little square left. Now, this is a real fidgety type thing, okay, so if you don't have a lot of patience, don't do it, because it does. Because you're taking stickers, these stickers right here. They're nail art stickers is what they are. They're sticky on the back, but because you want them to go that way, you have to turn them backwards, which means the sticky side is up. And so you're fighting against the sticker. You are, because with the tweezers or with your finger, you're still fighting against it. The only thing that I have learned that helps is this little thing right here. I push down and get a little bit of alcohol in there. I get my little, it's not a little finger, I get my finger wet with the alcohol. I peel this off, and I've wasted a bunch of them, okay? Because if you don't peel it off just right, the edge falls over. Making sure that I've got alcohol on my finger. I'm going to take the sticky part and angle it down. I hope y'all can see this. I can't see what you see in this. Let me move this over here. See the hole? Okay. And then you push it down. See how it went down? But you see that little piece right there? Now that's the edge. And that's folded over on itself. I don't want that. And without hopefully tearing it, I'll pull it out. And I was able to pull it out. Sometimes you can't, and you've wasted it, okay? And it's in there. And the same thing, and then I chose butterflies. And I have all sorts of butterflies. And so I'm going to just choose this one. Nope. Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just the edge. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have the edge out, and I don't. So what I'm going to do is, I didn't do alcohol in this because sometimes these stick. You see how easy that stuck? Sometimes they don't stick that easy though, because the sticky part, and these silicone molds have a tendency to stick anyway, but the sticky part is on the back, and that's the edge part, and I don't want that. I think that's the edge part. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm looking to see, and that will work. And what I'm going to do with these, and I hope you can see these. Let me see if I can angle it. And the lighting is still horrible, and I am so sorry about the lighting, y'all. Until I can get the flat panels in the ceiling, there's really not much I can do. I've tried ring lighting, and that just doesn't work. It's just dark down here right now. But what I'm going to do is every other square that does not have a sticker on, I'm going to put a color in. Now, my first instinct was to do these with clear UV resin to get a coat of the resin on there. But I think I'm going to have to do a top coat anyway. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to take the time to do that. Is it a mistake? I don't know. We'll find out together. But we're going to go ahead and use some mica powders. Excuse me for just a minute. My phone is ringing. Let me turn the volume down. Sorry. Yeah, that's my ringtone. Song of the South. Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that on YouTube. Is that going to... Oh, do I have to... Let's hope that does not affect this video. I sure hope it does not. But yes, I love that song. Okay. But that's what this looks like. Yes, I'm trying to cover up the hole. And I think I'm going to go with a blue. And I think I'm going to turn these upside down. Is this a mistake? I don't know. We'll see. And I think this is the blue that I want. What is this? Oh, that's just plain blue. But I think that's the one I want. I think. Let me look. That's sky blue. Now, there's nothing that says you can't mix micas either. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Ooh, okay. We're going to mix these two. How about that? We're going to mix those two colors. Okay. So I'm going to get, and yes, today I'm going to be using another gift from Dawn. And it's out there, but it is the Let's Resin Fast Cure epoxy resin. And I don't know how to get, do these just pop open? Or do they unscrew? Okay, they unscrew. Okay. I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. I probably should not do this over these molds, right? And I am not going to take that all the way off. I'm going to flip this over. I hope y'all can see that. See, I just did not do it all the way. so that they don't spill out, okay? I didn't take the little cap thing off of here either. I find that I personally can maintain these better if that's what I do. This is sort of a purple blue, isn't it? This is what I'm doing. I'm just taking, I don't want to do it right over the mold though, but I'm taking that and cutting it in half. And then I'm just folding it over. See, and then I just fold it over. Ooh, that's a pretty, ooh, that's pretty. Okay. I didn't use as much. And then I put it back. And see, these have got that. Okay, I'm going to keep that in there. So there's a protective layer. So it will help it keep from spilling out. Okay, that just works better for me. Okay, and we have that. And I am looking for a small square brush, but not too small. I don't see any of my square brushes over here. I think this is too big. I don't know, it may not be. Okay. Okay. I'm going to mix this up. I just want to see. And I'm going to try it. I'm probably going to regret not using alcohol on this because I don't want it to blow over there at all. That would totally ruin it if I did. So I am going to mix some alcohol. In there. Let me see if I can find. I'm almost sure this is alcohol. But I'm going to smell it just to make sure that it's not water. Ooh-wee, no. That is not water. Okay. And this is going to blow because you should already put the alcohol in. Hope y'all can see this. Ooh, this is a pretty blue. This also allows you to see what it looks like all mixed up. Okay. Let's see. This is not very dark. No, this is not going to work. Yeah, maybe. I'm not ready to give up yet. I think this brush is probably too big, is what the problem is. But I'm going to work with it. The way it is right now. I hope y'all can see this. I don't even know if y'all can see this or not. I didn't put much alcohol in it, okay? You see how it's still sort of powdery? And I'm not worried about the edges because I will take either gold or silver and do the edges at the top. I am not worried about those. I am just worried about getting these squares covered. And it's not blowing. I know I keep blowing it, but it's not blowing. I'm beginning to think I need to use a smaller brush. Because I did get a little bit. Did you see that? And I don't want any of this color outside of those squares. This brush may be too big. We will keep going, and I hope y'all can see this. Ah, there I picked up more alcohol. You can see the difference. I don't think I mixed that up good. Maybe that's the issue. And I don't want it to take me 3 hours to do this either, okay? So, I'm trying to do it this way because this is a lot faster. This way, when you do not have to go back and clean up inside the squares next to you. Well, not next to you, but next to, you know, where you're trying to keep the mica powder away from. And mica blows so bad. I mean, even if you're just super careful, it's almost impossible to keep it out of the area that's right next to it. That's the reason why I came up with the alcohol. Now, have people used this in the past? I have no idea. I've not seen anybody do it, but that doesn't mean that, you know, somebody else hasn't done it. I mean, goodness, I don't think there's any technique out there that someone hasn't done. And it may have been in the 60s, the 50s, you know, crafts has been around since the beginning of time, okay? And so for anybody now to say, ooh, this is my technique, I would never do that because, I mean, I don't have a clue. Somebody that was born even before we were could have been the first one to do it. But if I know, if I watch somebody that does something like this or does a certain technique, and that's where I learned it, then, well, yes, of course, I will say, I saw this on so-and-so's channel. That's just being respectful. That doesn't mean that they created the technique. That just means that's where you learned it. And some people, you know, just learn on their own. But that doesn't mean that somebody else hadn't done it either. Somebody else could have learned the same thing on their own. So, okay. Hope y'all are seeing this. I'm not worried about it being total, perfect, smooth consistency. I learned a long time ago not to strive for perfection in crafts, because you're never going to find it. I mean, if you want perfection, go to machine made, because you're not going to get it in handmade. And that's the beauty of handmade, is the imperfections. As far as I'm concerned anyway. That's my opinion. If I see somebody selling something that they say is handcrafted and I see no flaws in it, I question whether or not it is actually handmade. Again, that's just me. Okay, we're not going to do every one of these. I am going to finish this one, and then I'm going to put this aside, and I will then show you. I will open the box from Amazon and show you the new curing machine. I'm assuming that's what it is. It's a big box. And it's supposed to come in today. So, of course, it is an assumption on my part, but I think it is. But we're going to open it together. And then when I get through doing that, then I'm going to pause this. And I'm going to go finish the rest of them. And I'm going to mix up some resin. You don't need to see me mixing up the resin. Y'all have seen a lot of different people mix up resin. It is going to be the 4-hour cure resin from Let's Resin. That is what I'm using. And that was a gift from Dawn from my Amazon wish list. And I've never used it before, and I'm excited about using it. I love Let's Resin stuff. I just think the quality is really, really good. Okay. I see. Oop. I see a bit over here. And that's going to drive me bonkers right there. I don't understand why it's changing colors. See? I tried. I did everything I could think of, and it still happened. So, yes, I'm taking a brush with alcohol on it. I hope y'all can see this, because I can't see what the camera sees. It's the antennas to the... Okay. I'm not worried about that right there. I'm sort of worried about that. But it's not over. None of it is over. Is that one? No. Okay. None of it is over. Oh, that is. Okay, now I can see though that there's a lot of curls. This may not work, y'all, because this is not flat. And if I burnish it too much, it will fall apart. And I gotta be really careful because I don't want to stick this in the mold. But I'm trying. I'm doing this very lightly, okay? It's not touching the mold. So for all of you that are freaking out saying, oh no, Beth, you're cutting the mold. No, I'm not. I'm not even touching the mold. I'm touching the sticker. And I'm just very lightly going over the sticker because now I can see that in certain spots, it's only when the light hits it right that you can see it. I really have to get my light down here done. This is just bad. Okay. Why is that overlapping like that? Now, see, I just cut part of that butterfly off. Oh, that butterfly just came off. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just stick another one on. I told you this was fidgety. And it most definitely is fidgety. Ew, let's put that one. That one's pretty. Let's put that one on there. It's not as big. Uh-oh. I don't want it upside down. Okay, so pay attention. Because that almost was upside down. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking to see if any of the other ones are up. Okay, this one is right here. Yep, right there. That's all it's taken is for me. There's air. But it's coming out when I do this. And I'm not touching the mold with this, okay? Do not do this directly on your mold. You would be scratching the mold up, and you definitely don't want to do that. Okay. I think I got them all out of there. Okay, let's flip this over. Okay, I do not like the way that looks. You see what I'm doing now? I'm going in and I'm blotting. I've already got the one coat on there. Okay. And now I'm going back. And I'm just blotting because I don't want those and I'm using the smaller brush. And I'm not putting much on here. Ah, you see the difference? See, I don't mind that look. Because I think I'm going to put a layer of white. And then do the whole thing in black. I think. Again, I'm just doing this so the mica does not blow. And as you can tell, the mica is not blowing. Yeah, you see the difference. And I don't even mind if it came through like that. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. I'm not going to do any more of it on camera. You don't need to see me doing all this with this. So I'm going to move this. We're going to, let me clean this off real fast. We're going to do the opening of the resin machine because I'm going to be using this later. So I don't want to do it later because I need to set it all up and stuff. And yeah, I just don't want this to dry in my brush, even though I'm going to be using these again. Okay. I cannot believe that I have a hole in my desk now. I'm going to have to figure out something to fix that. And I don't mind if this dries out because I can just add some more. See, look at that. Look at that. You see how it just cleans that up? I'm just using the leftover from, and it just, I love this plastic thing on this desk. That was cool. Okay, so I've got this out of the way for right now. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay, I lost, it stopped on me midstream. I was talking about the Temu curing machine and how I had said something about giving that away as the giveaway. And I thought that was a good idea. I really did. But what I did not realize when I said that, there's two reasons why I've changed my mind, okay? There's two reasons why we have decided to do just the $50 giveaway, the Amazon card giveaway, is number one, I don't know who's going to, whose name the software thing is going to draw. That person might already have a curing machine and does not need one. That person might have a heating mat, curing heating mat, and doesn't want a curing machine. Or it may be somebody internationally, okay? And that would cause confusion. Number two, and this was the clincher, the one that said, okay, well, my train of thought is where it needs to be, is that whenever our subscribers, Rose, had contacted me after seeing the video and said, wow, I was going to surprise you, Beth. I made you more racks for that, because she had made her some and she made me some right along with it. Wow. I mean, I was so impressed. That is something that I would not have ever come up with. And the fact that she made me more trays, so where it's just one level, I want to keep it now. I'm just being upfront and honest with you. I do want to keep it now. She wanted to surprise me, and it would have been such a tremendous surprise to open a package and see that. I would not have expected it at all. And for someone to do that for me, it just blows me away, okay? And so because of that, I'm keeping that. And I think it's the best decision all the way around. The curing machine that I just bought off of Amazon cost me less than $50 because there was a coupon. And so if somebody won the Amazon gift certificate for $50, they could pretty much buy the same curing machine I just bought if they wanted one. If they didn't, then they could buy something else. So in all fairness, I think the best decision is to do just the $50 Amazon gift card. Is there, do I have an alternative reason? Oh, well, yes, I do, because of what Rose has done for me. Yes, that was definitely part of it. But overall, I do think it is the best way to go. So that's what we're going to do. And I am sorry if it's going to cause any confusion, but from now on, unless it's something I make, and I just decide to do a spontaneous giveaway and say, ooh, I made this, but I'm going to give it away, and we're going to do a drawing. That might happen. That might happen quite a bit, actually. But for the big giveaways, when I hit a goal, it will always be a gift card. I will just tell you that right up front right now. And that way, whoever wins it, there's no confusion, whether it's stateside or international, or, if the person might not want it or they might want it. So the gift card is just the best way all around on the goal-reaching giveaways. So that's what we have decided to do now and in the future. But I can also guarantee you there will be giveaways for, something I make if I want to do a spontaneous giveaway for no reason whatsoever, just because I want to do it. It might be something I make, or, if I have, 3 or 4 molds and I realize that I'm not going to use 3 or 4 molds, I'll do a spontaneous giveaway just to give something away. And so we will have those. The next big giveaway, I can tell you. Oh, and I'm sorry. It made me laugh because I remembered a comment that one of the subscribers said, I believe it was Dawn that said this, said, wow, you mean I have to wait until you reach 2,000 for another giveaway? Hopefully, Dawn, it's not going to be that long before we reach 2,000. And that is going to be the next goal reaching giveaway, which will be another gift card. And that one will be $75. See, what I'm doing is I'm going up $25 every time we reach a goal. Our first goal was 500. We reached it, and I did a $25 gift card. My second goal was 1,000. We reached it, so we're doing a $50 gift card. My next goal is 2,000. Yes, I pushed it up a little bit more, but I think it's very reachable, and I don't think it's going to take a long time. I'm trying to put out videos. My goal is one a day, but I'm doing real good, about 2 to 3, sometimes 4 a week anyway. And it shouldn't take that long putting that kind of content out to get another 1,000 subscribers, hopefully. So when we hit 2,000, it will be a $75 gift card. And when we reach 3,000, it will be a $100 gift card. Yes, it will. And it will just keep going up. It will. And I say that it will keep going up because at that point, YouTube will be paying me some. I don't expect to make a whole lot, okay? But even if it's just enough to help me, or if it covers my expenses, okay? And a little extra would be great, but it's expensive to buy this stuff and to keep making videos. And you know, if I'm just making videos with the stuff that I'm going to be making anyway and reselling, that's not an issue because it's stuff that I would be doing anyway. But I'm trying to do things that y'all are asking me to do. And so therefore it puts another total spin on there, which I love doing, okay? It opens my ability up to experiment and to try new things. And of course, the gifts from the Amazon wish list just blows me away too. I was even hesitant to even do that. And it took me a while, but I got it up there, and it still is sort of, it's not the norm for me, okay? So when I say thank you, you know that I am over. There's just no words. Yeah, I could sit here and try, but there's just no words to express the appreciation. And I do. It means the world to me when somebody thinks of me enough to send me something. To me, that's major. So thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay. Now, it's been a while since I lost the video. And I hope I don't turn it off again. I'm going to push this thing down again, and I'm going to show you. I finished putting the mica powders on, okay? And so I'm going to hopefully not mess this up. And, oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay. I don't know what's going on with this phone. And this is the Android phone I'm using now, and it keeps going off and on with the video. And I'm not touching the phone. Okay, I don't know what you saw and what you didn't, but it's showing that it's going now. So this is what I finished. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take them in the garage. I'm going to mix up resin. I'm going to pour the resin in, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put it on camera, okay? I'm not going to film me pouring the resin. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to make up a small thing of white resin, and I'm going to use a little bit of that, okay? Just 2 drops in the resin that I mix up for this. And that's only so it will go on the clear ones, okay? Just a little shimmer. And then I'm just going to do a fine layer of that. And you know what? I've just changed my mind. I am going to still do a little bit of resin. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try. Yeah. I'm going to try just Yeah, I'm making it harder on myself, and I know it. But I am going to try it. I'm going to try just to put the white in the clear, not the blue. Okay? And just do that. And it's going to take longer for it to cure, okay? But I'm going to try it in the resin, the Let's Resin curing. And I'm going to see if it won't cure enough in about an hour for me then to make up black, okay? And the reason why I'm doing that, and instead of just doing white layer and then a black layer, I don't want the white behind the blue, okay? I want the dark behind the blue. So I'm going to just do the white in where the clear and the butterflies and the flowers are. Just a very, very, very thin layer, okay? Still with this in it, the rainbow alcohol, okay, ink. And then as soon as it's dry enough for me to pour the black, I'll pour the black over the whole thing. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to end this now, and the next time you see me, this should be cured. Alrighty. See you soon, hopefully. Well, it will be a few hours, but it won't be for y'all. All right. I got up early this morning. My phone was dead. I left it down here, so I had to put it on the charger. I had to wait an hour and a half before I could come back. Everything is done. I came down here and I poured the backs, and I had extra, so I've got some extra little things over here too. But when I went upstairs to wait for the 2 hours, I ended up falling asleep. So it is now Thursday morning, but these are done, and we're going to demold these. I have no idea what they're going to look like, but we're going to see together. This is the new set of molds. They're Let's Resin molds. I have to say I am very impressed with Let's Resin molds. There is a major difference between good quality molds and Temu molds. Temu molds work. They work well for what you pay for them, but you can definitely see the difference in quality when you get these versus the Temu ones. But of course they are more expensive too. So we're going to start with the bottom. Of course, I did use the wooden box that came with it. It fit it perfectly, which is so nice. I wish I'd had that on several of my molds, because they do sort of bend out if you don't have that. I did this in a mixture. I love the way the bottom came out. I wish the whole thing was like this, to be quite honest with you, which it is not. Because I poured this and did not have enough, so I had to make more. And I decided just to do the white, because, you know, the front of it's got white on it too. And so I mixed it up. And I have no idea what it's going to look like, but we're going to go ahead and get it out of the mold. And I have to say, this is going to be my first complete set of coasters I have ever made. Normally, I just make one or two just to see. Oh, okay. I absolutely, oh, I absolutely love that. Oh. And I don't know if it picks it up, but there is so much different shading and texture popping up on this. Oh, yes, I am happy with this. I am very, very happy with this. It turned out very, very good. And I love the color. And so, great start. Okay, that's the base that the coasters fit in. And so, we're going to demold these. Oh, why did that do that? Oh, that did that all the way across. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, I'm going to take them all out first. Most of the sides are pretty flush, but there are just a couple little pieces. I'm trying to make sure that I stay within the camera. But I'm trying to get the, ugh, see my hole? I still can't get over that. Ooh, okay, and that is why I have gloves on, because that even went through the glove. Sometimes it's sharp, and that was sharp. And I'm glad I had the glove on, because that probably would have cut me if I hadn't have. And that was just a little tiny piece of resin sticking out on the edge. Okay. I hope these turn out. I love the base. We're going to turn this. Okay. I'm happy with that. There is a little bubble right there. Right there. That's the only one. Okay, we'll set that right there. And okay, here's the next one. Oh, I'm happy with these, y'all. I love the color. And you know how I did the mica, okay? You know how I put it on there. I painted it on with alcohol. And I don't know. I thought about going down in there with gold or silver to do the lines, but now I don't know. I sort of like them just like this. So I don't know what to do now. And I don't have to put a top coat on either, because those things are on there. Let me take the glove off so I can feel and see exactly how. Oh no, I cannot feel those at all. So they are in there. So I don't have to do a top coat. Oh y'all, I love these. I am so far happy. Okay, this right here is when I had the overspill, and I wondered what it would do. See there? But I'm still okay with that. I love these. Can y'all see that? I don't think I'm going to do anything to those. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything with these. I'm trying to see if the edges look different when you put them in there. But wow. See, I could put another one in here. That's the set, y'all. I'm happy with these. I am very, very happy with that set of coasters right there. The whole thing. That is just very, very pretty. Okay. This is extras. These are just little extra things that I had. I had a little bit of resin left over and I didn't want to waste it. And it's got a couple of air bubbles right there, which I can actually file out. Okay, let's try that one. These are supposed to be holographic. I've never made these before, okay? Oh, look at that overpour. Oh, wow, I really overpoured that. But can y'all see the holographic? Which I can trim this off. But I didn't think that I overpoured it. See? I thought I stayed. I don't know. But I did. I really overpoured that. And there is one little air bubble there. There's a little air bubble right there, which means that's not usable because that's right in the key. Do you see that? Where you hang? Yeah, I went all the way across. That's odd. Okay, well this is a bust because I'll just be using that for filler. Let's see how the stars pop did. Stars did pretty cool. I refilled this one too. But that's okay. That comes off pretty easy. As you can see, I mean, I'm even picking it off with my hand. So that will come off fairly easy with an X-Acto knife. And I don't know if you're picking up the holographic in it, but it does definitely have it in there. And I really wish that hadn't have had an air bubble because I could have trimmed those down and used them. And that would have been a pretty set right there of earrings. I will be pouring that again because I do like that. And this right here, I wish I had a file. I don't have a file right here. I'd show you how easy, because it is very easy to file that down. I don't think I have a file over here either, but I'm looking real quick. This video is going to be so long. Yeah, I don't know how to make short videos. I think it's just against my nature to do some. Oh, okay, here's a file. Let me see if I can get. Yeah, there it is. Oh, this is a dirty file. Oh, this is one of these cheap ones. I don't think that's going to work on this. I don't think it's working. I think it's just rubbing the stuff off. No, it is working. Okay. Okay. See, it's gone. That's how easy it is to get those little bubbles out. Here's another little bubble. This is a very cheap file, though, y'all. An emery board would be just as good. But I don't have one of those down here. But as you can see, it does not take much to file those bubbles away. Of course, I'm tearing up this tissue. But as you can see, now it's got dirt in it. It's just not the best file to be doing this with because it's just coming off. This is, I don't even know where this came from, to be quite honest with you. But it's making a mess because it's leaving something in it, which I do not like, and it's making it harder. Okay. Let's see. Is that all the way it is? I could fix it. I could probably fix this and put some UV resin. But by the time I spend all the time doing that, I just soon use this one as a filler because there's an air bubble right there too. And I will keep these and then just pour one more of those and I'll still have my set. And I'll just throw that in my bag with a filler. Okay, and I did a little, it's got air bubbles, but I did a little crystal because I'd never done this little mold before, and I had some resin left, so I just wanted to try it and see what it looked like. And this is, it came out matte. Why would they make crystal molds matte? Oh, and it is. It's matte. But there it is. Which is sort of cool. That can be used on top of something. Okay, so that's that one. I basically just had some mold sitting there, so That's sticky. Why is that sticky? I don't know why that is sticky. Little butterfly. Why is that sticky? I need to get more paper towels down here. I don't know why it's sticky, but I'm taking alcohol. Yep. I don't have gloves on, and I don't want to be touching something that's sticky. And I don't know why it is. Oh, yes, I do. I thought that was just mica powder left in that mold. And I bet you what it was, it was actually UV resin that I had not cured all the way that was still in there. That's why it's sticky. Yep, it's not though. But the alcohol stinks. Yeah, I'm just trimming it off. It's nice that you can use scissors to do that with. Hope y'all can see that. Okay. That's one butterfly. Uh-oh. Oh, that's still stuck in there. Okay, I'm going to say this was the UV resin that was stuck in there, not cured. Okay, it's not sticky anymore, so I must have got these scissors are dull. Okay, these are not good scissors. I have learned not to use my good scissors with this because it will ruin them. It will dull them up. And you don't have to use really good scissors. It will still work. So there's that little butterfly and that little butterfly, which is nothing fancy, but I can use them in something. See, that's UV resin right there. Yes, I'm putting alcohol in there because I want to get it cleaned out. Because this is uncured UV resin, and evidently it's not going to cure because this was up underneath the UV lamp for a long time, and sometimes in certain molds it just will not cure. And you see how much stuff is in there, and that's even after me pouring epoxy resin on top of it. Can y'all see that? So just, you know, people say that they can cure UV resin in these colored molds, and I'm telling you, I've not had any luck with it at all. And I'm just not going to do it anymore because I don't, number one, I don't want my molds to get ruined. And you see here, you would have thought that pouring epoxy resin over it would have pulled every bit of this out of there, but it did not. And I'm still having to struggle to get it out. And I'm using those little micro brushes. And it's still. And that's after it was in the UV lamp for probably a total of 10 minutes. Front and back, you know how you flip it over? But see, these are opaque molds. There's no way that the UV light's going to go through them. And so I honestly don't see how anybody can get their resin cured in these. But there's several people out there that say that they can do it. So maybe they just hold their mouth right or something. I don't know. But it definitely does not ever work for me. And I keep trying, and it keeps failing for me, except when they're in a clear mold. And I can get UV resin cured every time in a clear mold, but I cannot do it in a mold like this, or a color of one of those pink molds, or blue. It doesn't matter. An opaque mold, any kind of opaque mold, I cannot get UV resin cured. And it definitely is not from the lack of trying. And as you can see here, epoxy resin didn't even pull the UV resin out of that mold. I think I finally got it out of there, though. I'm hoping I did. Oh, no, see, it's still sticky. It is still... Oh, that's just insane right there. There can't be enough UV resin on that thing. But I don't want it sticky. I guess I could just throw it away. I don't want to throw it away, though. Okay. We're going to try something. I'm probably going to use this in something. I just want to show you what you can do with these. It's just a little bit of gold. Black paint pen. No, this is not the black paint pen, and it's not working. I can't ever find my black paint pen. There it is. There's my black one. That's what I wanted. Yeah, okay, I like that better. And then you can just add a little color inside. This is like a coloring book for me. Is that purple? I don't think that's a dark purple, though. Nope. It's more like a pink. Let me see how the yellow works. That's my phone going off doing something. I don't like the yellow either. But you can see, you know, you can make them exactly the way you want to make them. I'm putting gold on this. No, silver on this one. And you could make these into little earrings and stuff, which they would be really cute that way. That would make a cute pair of little earrings right there. And just add, I wish I had a really vibrant blue, because that would be pretty. That is not a vibrant blue. Pink. Let's go with a pink. See, there you go. Now that would make a really pretty pair of earrings. And that's just so simple. That's just simple, simple, simple right there. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. Let me try the silver all over. Oh, see? Even just the silver. And you know, I'm partial to silver more so than gold. But even that, to me, is pretty. Just the silver and the white is pretty. But you could add color if you wanted to. I'm going to add color to this. And I'm going to put the silver on it also. Ew, I don't know. I may not add color to that. You see what I'm doing? Well, this is just about as easy as it gets right here now. You saw what I did. And it's pretty. You could add a touch of color in places if you wanted color. Of course, I tend to favor blue, okay? So if you wanted just to add a touch of blue, you can do that even over the silver. And just highlight certain spots. You know, it's whatever you decide you want to do. What you enjoy, what looks good to you, that's what you need to be doing. Blue is my favorite color. Green is my daughter's. So just play around and do you. That's the best advice I can ever give anybody. Is no matter what, just always do you. Don't let anybody ever try to make you feel like you're not enough. Or what you think or feel is not correct. Because they are so wrong. And see, it's just got a hint of color. But I think it's pretty. And I like my paint pens. I do like my paint pens. I love my Deco metallic pens also. And I have the silver all over my fingers, which I'm trying to get off. We're going to put that aside. And I love this mat. You see the silver and the gold. Normally, once it's on, it's on. It won't come off or nothing. And this plastic mat, I think somebody asked me for a link. I hope I remember to send it. If you're the one that asked for the link for this mat and I never sent it to you, let me know. And I'll send it right out to you. Or I may just put it, that's what I'll do. I'll just put the link to this mat right here that I put over my table. I'll put it in this video up underneath, you click more up underneath the description, and all my links are there. And I'll put it in there for whoever wants it. Because the last time I ordered 2 more. The last time I ordered it, it was showing up. So this is what I created. And this was just little molds that I had not poured before. And I'm actually happy with all of them. But oh, I am so happy with that set of coasters. My very first full set of coasters, y'all. And I'm happy with every part of them. I'm not doing the sides. I like the way the sides look. You see the cubes. And I also, it almost makes me think of the Rubik Cube. I don't know. But I love them. You know, it's got the flowers. It's got the butterflies. I thought I was going to highlight it and put, silver in there or white, but I'm not, because I love the way it looks, just the way it is. I don't think it needs anything else. And I love the way that this came out. And look at the color. Just look. And you could do it that way. I mean, And I like the fact that they came out almost perfectly clean. No cleanup, no sanding, no, especially on this one. Oh, wow. This is cool, y'all. I love this mold. I love the way that it turned out. And I'm going to be doing something again today, and hopefully it will be up on Friday.